Dear students, let's start with the Coulomb's law in vector form. And the question that comes in the form of prove that Coulomb's law is in accordance with the Newton's third law. We all know that Newton's third law is action is equal to reaction, right? So we have to prove that the forces between two charges means the force exerted by one charge on the another charged body is equal and opposite to the force exerted by another charge on the first charged body. Now, to understand Coulomb's law in vector form, let us consider a Cartesian coordinate system having 2 point charges q1 and q2 at position r1 vector and r2 vector, right? So if we join this line, we know that we have studied this in previous line. These r1 and r2 are called the position vectors, and the line joining these 2 points A and B is called position vectors. Now if we are talking about this point, O is origin, X and Y. Now if we are talking about the position vectors, how to find out that, also we know that can be found out by using triangle of vector addition, that I will tell you later on. Right now this is the diagram to understand Coulomb's law in vector form. Now for triangle of vector addition, if we are moving from OA to AB, right, means we want to calculate this AB. So in that case, we will write OA vector plus AB vector is equal to OB vector, which is in accordance with the triangle law, that OA, OB and the resultant is given by the third side taken in opposite order, right? So from this we can calculate AB is equal to OB vector minus OA vector, or OB vector is R2 vector minus OA means R1 vector. Now AB, since AB is from A to B, right, from first to second, so we will represent it as R12. So R12 vector is equal to R2 minus R1. Similarly, if we move from Q2 to Q1, B to A, in that case OB vector plus OA vector, OB vector plus BA vector. BA vector is equal to OA vector. Again, we are moving like this. In that case, the arrow vector will be, because we are moving from here to here, the resultant will be represented by OA vector. So OB is R2 vector plus BA vector is equal to OA vector. So BA vector is equal to OA can be represented as R1 vector minus R2 vector, or BA is R21 vector is equal to R1 minus R2. If you are finding in problem to how to write R12 or R21, you can write it directly also. And to remind it, to keep in mind it, just keep in mind that if 1 is here, so 1 will be subtracted, right? So basically we have to apply the triangle of vector addition over here and find out the R12. R12 is the displacement of the position of the charge from A to B, and R21 is the displacement of the charge from A to B to A, right? So we find out R12 and R21. Now let's start with, let F12 is the force on first charge particle. Force on first charge particle due to another means second one. Okay, means here we are talking about first matlab Q1 and second one means Q2. F12 is the force on first due to the second. Since we are taking about here two positive charges, so force on 1 due to 2 will be in the direction like this, because it will repel it. We are considering here the force on 1 due to 2, and second charge will repel it, so it will move farther away. The direction of F12 vector will be along BA. Similarly, F21 is the force on Q2 due to Q1, right? So Q2 पर Q1 की वजह से force, so it will repel it, and the direction of force will be F21 along AB, right? Since these forces are conservative forces and central forces, so these will always act along the line joining the center of these two charges, right? Now using Coulomb's law, we can write F12 vector is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by now R12 or R21. That is to be keep in mind, F12 is the force on 1 due to 2, right? 1 due to 2, 1 यहाँ पर है and 2 is repelling it in this direction. In this direction means along R21. Here it is R21 vector from this direction, and R12 vector is in this direction, right? So here we will write R21 square, and since the direction is of R21, so unit vector R21, right? Now from unit vector we know that A cap is equal to A vector by A. So R21 cap is equal to R21 vector by R21. So putting this value, F12 vector is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R21 square into R21 vector by R21 magnitude. So that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R21 cube into R21 vector. This is F12 vector. Similarly, F21 is acting along AB. AB means R12. So we can write F21 vector is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R12 cube into R12 vector, right? Now we know that we can see from here R12 is R2 minus R1 and R21 is equal to R1 minus R2. That is R12 is equal to minus of R21. So putting this value from this to here, we can change R21 is equal to R12. So F21 vector is equal to minus of F12 vector, which is Newton's third law of motion. That is, to every action there is equal and opposite reaction. I think that will be clear to you.